Good evening. My name is Casey Newsom. I will be presenting my Tableau 2 assignment. Basically, I will be showing you the sales profit and the sales region, and also the decreasing and the increasing of my profits. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. Nothing major, but there were a few things that I noticed that seemed a bit interesting to me. So I'm just gonna go, like I said, go right into it. So basically, um, this is the so basically this is the sales in the South. As you can see, the sales in the South go by they go by the different cities in all the states. Jackson seems to be the highest, has the highest um, sales profit in 2017. And if you continue to scroll past, if I continue to scroll past, Jackson again in 2018 has a high sales profit. And also, it looks like Rogers has a high sales profit as well. Memphis had a high sales profit, but as you can see, it descended in 2017. Here in 2017, that's a dramatic loss. Next, I'll be discussing the profit map. So, the profit map here shows the southern region. It shows Florida. It shows Alabama, Louisiana, Memphis, all those cities. So basically, it kind of shows you the the dots represent the cities of each one of those states, and it also represents it shows the profit, and it shows the year. You can see that in 2017, it seems like the profit was much higher in 2017 than it did in 2018. Maybe because it's like, as I said, the change in sales tax could have been a reason for why this was, but I'm not fully sure yet. But from the way I've seen it, from the way I looked at it, I feel like maybe there's not big of an interest in reading because a lot of people, like I say, a lot of people just don't care for it, or a lot of people just don't find interest in it. And sometimes to buy a book, it can be slightly expensive. As I've said, the sales tax could be a big reason for why so many people in certain states don't really, buy books. Or, so many states have low profit, as you see. This is the sales data for pretty much all of the states, and each state, as you can see, it lists the different zip codes. So the different zip codes, I look at it as the different cities, because in every state you have different cities, and each city, some cities share the same zip code and some cities have their own zip code. So as you can see, the profit margin for, let's say, California, 9,004. The profit margin looks like it's a little bit past 2,000%, which is a pretty high margin. In 2017, the profit seems to be almost in the middle, so it's almost $5 million. I do believe that all of these vary one way or another. As you notice, in certain zip codes, there was barely any profit made, and therefore it looks like there's next to no profit. Moving forward, I did my observations on my own state. Profit made in Florida. As you can see, if you notice, West Palm Beach has the lowest profit. Their profit is pretty much under, it's under $5,000. If I run my cursor over, you can see that it's almost close to $5,000 in profit, and it's the lowest. This one is 62. Miami is 62,000. This is one of Miami's zip codes actually, and this one is in Fort Lauderdale. So the highest, what caught my attention was the highest was Tampa, and I can say that in Tampa, Tampa always has like publishing going on, and many people in Tampa love to read. Many people in the state of Florida love to read, and mainly because, let's say if there's a book fair, there's a store. Sometimes there's books that you can't find in stores wherever you stay at. So the closer drive would be Tampa, as I look at it, and that's why Tampa makes so much profit, because more people go to Tampa before they go to Orlando or Tallahassee or Miami or what have you. Next, the regional sales and profit. As you can see that these two correlate with one another. They pretty much show you the different cities, the profit numbers, the year. Yeah, so this one is pretty much straightforward. These two correlate with each other very well. As you can see, the profit margin ranges from $1,086.21 all the way to $504,990.39, which is a really high number for the southern region. Improving profits in Florida. So basically, I looked at the sales in cities in the southern region, and I just mainly focused on the southern region because I'm from the southern part. So it was kind of a concern for me to understand how much people over in my region read, as well as any other region. And this shows all the data within the United States for the profit made in Florida. I pretty much kind of showed you. This one was kind of just a highlight for me. This one was kind of big for me. Also, Tallahassee seemed pretty low, I thought, because in Tallahassee is like more of a college city for me, I think, because a lot of people tend to go to college, but some people don't always have the interest to read, and they don't have that dedication. With that being said, sales by region. As you can see, if I move my cursor here, it shows me the sales from 2017, and as you can see, the profit was pretty high, whereas if I went to 2018, the profit got a little low, which is noticeable in all of the other regions as well as the books too. So yeah. And then I'm going to go right into my dashboard. My dashboard. Oh, here's my dashboard. I already showed you guys my dashboard. Okay. So, with that being said, overall, that was the information that I gathered. This information really stuck out to me. Being able to use this website and to use this project, this particular application was a great experience for me. I do believe that this is something that does help with organizing data and making sure that you're able to keep up with it at all costs. I feel like I can highly recommend it. At first I had my thoughts about it, but I think it's pretty straightforward and logical. with that being said, this concludes my project overview in my YouTube video, and you have a great evening.